My lovely disciples, I have just one word for you. Gorilla. Sorry, I'm being so dumb today. Hello, everybody. Hello, 1C. Hello, Calm Mom. And to anyone else who may or may not be here yet, how are you all? You get an Aku fix tonight? You're welcome. I needed to feed my narcissistic personality disorder with attention from folks on the internet. So, you know, here we are. Hopefully everyone is well. Let me... Whoop. You get a chat, Fox. Or fix, presumably. Autocorrect strikes again. Autocorrect strikes again! It's okay. I understood. I'm glad to have captured your attention. I have no idea what I'm going to do. I just wanted to yap a little bit. Maybe we'll do stuff. Maybe not. Maybe I'll just yap. Yeah, the autocorrect hitting you twice is wild. It really didn't want you to say fix. How dare you say fix? Disgusting. Speaking of fixing stuff, oh my god. So, today was a fun day. My last stop was to a place where we ended up stealing this place from another place that fixes washers and dryers, because they have been ghosting this place. So they called us and we were like, well, sure, we'll drop them by. Hello, Voodoo Viper, welcome on in. So this other company was supposed to have replaced a bearing in their washer. They have they have two stacked washer dryer units. So washer on bottom, dryer on top, right? As like one unit, quote unquote. They're attached together. They did not, I think they replaced the bearing in the left one, but not the right one, and they were supposed to replace the bearing in the right one, and they didn't do that, because I popped that sucker open, I looked at the bearing, and I was like, there's rust on that. That's not new. So, yeah. Pipes Percy story. Oh my god. No, you're not getting that one. I'm sorry. Too much trauma. I was soaked though. Like, that pipe went out on me. I got to shut off after like a minute. It took me a bit to find it, but that hose popped straight off that machine. Just literally came apart and started dousing me with water. Thankfully it was cold water and not hot water, but I got soaked waist down, completely drenched with water. It was awful. I don't even want to think about it. That was my first stop of the day, so that was lovely. Absolutely fantastic. Oh, so sorry you got wet. Why does this keep happening? Okay. Oh my god. Hold on. Turn that off. So, we have a problem. I spilled beer on my Rodecaster and now it's glitching out. Specifically one button keeps pressing when it's not supposed to. I need to... Hold on. It's just the one button, so I can just, like... clear
the thing. And I can remake it later. So it should just be fine now. I'll have to open the darn thing up and fix it, but that'll do for now. Yeah, I kept putting the radio man thing on. Sorry about that. I was doing that a bit before stream, but I hadn't done it for a minute, so I was like, maybe I fixed it? Nope. Had not fixed it. But yeah. But yeah, no, overall good week. Yesterday, went out with coworkers. So we had a day of just like being in the shop, learning stuff. Service school day. Good day. Yeah. My precious roadcaster. Yeah, I am gonna be... I'll crack it open. And beer got spilled on it. It was my fault. It was bedtime. But, well, it was only partially my fault. That beer had it out for me. Let's be real. That thing frickin' exploded on me the moment I opened it up. But, I'm gonna pop it open. It probably there's just some leftover moisture in there, which is an easy fix. If it's a more difficult fix, I will just be down a smart pad button forever, which is fine. I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 total buttons. So if I'm down, or I have 8 total, if I'm down to 7 instead of 8, I'm fine with that. Like, is it great? No. Can I live with it? Yeah. Yeah, I'll see about pulling it apart this weekend. Maybe after stream. I don't know. Hope it's something simple. Yeah. If it's not simple, it's probably just some moisture left over in there, or like a dirty contact that I can just like a little bit of rubbing alcohol and a Q-tip will clean up real nice. So that's probably what it is, if I had to guess. But yeah, on that note, yeah, lots of fixing of stuff lately. Hello, Sophulix. Welcome on in. How are you? I hope you are well. Oh, well, that's good. Sounds like a good time, Oncey. You know, maybe I am feeling karaoke tonight. It's 2 a.m. I have no life. How are you? I'm doing great. It's Friday night. I am off of work. I'm streaming. We're having a grand old time. I got a Guinness Extra Stout. I've got Screwball peanut butter whiskey. Having a great time. What else happened today besides stealing a customer? Not much. I mean, there was the pipe bursting. That was my first stop. Second stop, they're kind of sad because I gotta replace 2 motors. Third stop was stealing a customer. That was it. It was a pretty easy day. Pretty chill day as far as things go. Oh, I have to go to Portland next week. So I'm gonna be in Portland for work next week. Not the whole week. I'm gonna be in town Monday, Tuesday, but yeah, I gotta go swing down to Portland. I'm gonna be driving down on Wednesday. I'm gonna be staying in Portland on Thursday, and then I'm gonna be driving back up on Friday. So that'll be fun. Little change of scenery. And I get to stay in a hotel for a couple nights. It'll be a good time. Did I eat anything? Yeah, I had a cookie? training conference? No, I'm going down there to cover for the fact that there's no repair people available down there next week. So someone needs to fix washers and dryers. So yeah. Yeah, the only thing I've eaten today. Ooh. Yeah, the only thing I've eaten today is 2 oatmeal raisin cookies and some of my like rice pork mix that I had earlier. So I've probably eaten what, a total of 800 calories today, which I think is pretty good. I need to lose some weight. Aku to the rescue. Yeah, they probably would prefer to have me down there the whole week, but my Tuesdays are sacred. I got lessons on Tuesdays, so maybe when I go to piano only lessons or only piano lessons here soon, it'll be better. But yeah. Oh, speaking of things that are happening that I am doing, Sunday the 31st, I'm doing a recital. My singing teacher and then another teacher who I have worked with in the past, for some singing training, they are doing a recital, and I have been told I am required to go and participate. So I'll be participating in that, so that'll be fun. But yeah, and this is gonna be kind of like my teacher's going away recital, because she's going and leaving to live in Australia again. That's where she grew up, and her husband and kiddo are all gonna go live in Australia. So recital, how cool. Yeah, it'll be a nice little thing. Yeah, I will probably this other singing teacher is gonna try and get me to sing in the church choir. I'm telling you, it's gonna happen. He's gonna be like, hey, so Sundays, what you doing? I can tell you right now, because he likes my voice, because I don't have like a super deep voice, but I have a deep sounding voice. So he wants more deep sounding voices in the choir. Hello, Rena, welcome on in. I'm gonna say no. The answer is going to be no, but you know, he's gonna ask. I know he's gonna do it, so but yeah, so everyone's gonna do one song, and then we're gonna do Hallelujah by Leonard Cohen together. I think we might do the one with the like the more updated lyrics. I don't know, but regardless, yeah, I understand completely the he wants you to join. Yeah, fair enough. I don't know. No, 9 more days until summer break. You got summer break that early? Gosh dang. Good for you, but man, I think the earliest I ever had summer break was like June 6th. It's crazy. Absolutely insane. May 21st is my last day. Oh, good for you. Good for you. I'm glad. Speaking of deadlines, I have self-imposed deadlines coming up, some of which may be ignored. But I have like, so, okay, I have a stupid problem. It's like the best sort of problem to have. I commissioned a thing, and I am getting it faster than expected. It's not finished yet, but like they did like 80% of the work in like 3 days. And it's the sort of project where I take one part and then I get that part from someone, I hand it off to someone else, and then they do something with it, and then it's done. So like I don't know how much the second part's gonna take, but the first part is going very fast. I'm like, okay. Once I get the first part in though, it's gonna be the basis for like a few things. So it's basically gonna split off into like probably, well, one project for sure, and then I need that probably 4 or 5 projects it's gonna split off into. So I'm gonna be doing a bunch of project management, basically. It's gonna be a fun time. Yeah, I can't wait to see/hear all the things you got cooking. Yes, I have so many things that are like in the oven, half baked, like not ready to go yet, but are going to be ready to go. Also, I'm changing the standing desk position. One moment. Hold on. We're gonna be right back. One moment. Your call is very important. Yeah, I got cover. I was working on one cover and then I decided I hated it, and so I'm not working on that anymore. So I am now working on I'm working on 2 different covers. So I'm kind of bouncing back and forth between them. And then I got the writing. I want to have, I think I can have the audio drama finished and written in a completely written state by the end of the month. I want to try for that. Desk transition activated. For real. But if I can get it finished written by the end of the month, like done, if I can be done writing it by the end of the month, toss it to it. There's a couple people who have volunteered to do like a pre-read and just like find stupid shit in it that should be fixed. So I will send it to them, ask them to do a quick read through. And then after that, I just gotta get voice actors, which I have plenty of people who would be very, very interested. So I don't think I'll have a problem getting voice actors. I think more than anything, it's going to be hard to turn people down. But I know a couple people have said, hey, I know you're working on an audio drama. Like, I'm interested. Like, hit me up when you're done writing it. I'm like, okay, cool, bet. So I think I got someone who I'm either gonna give him the lead role or the villain role, and it's up to him. He can take whichever one. I am not taking either of those roles, so I'm gonna be voicing a few minor. There's gonna be like a couple minor roles I voice, and then there's like a side character I'm gonna voice, and I'm gonna do narration for like the couple of narration parts, because there's gonna be a narration part in the beginning, and then obviously there will be like an outro with credits and stuff where I'll talk a little bit. But yeah, I'm actually not gonna have much. You need proofreading / editing. Maybe. Maybe I'll put the There is a members only area in the Discord. Maybe I'll stick the draft in there and be like, here. Don't leak it. That's actually a good idea. I need to use that area more. There's just not too many people who have memberships who also have the Discord and or have it all linked up. Hello, Crystal. Welcome on in. Sounds like you're rolling hard. That's cool. Yeah, doing good stuff. Lots of stuff going on. I promise I'm trying to make stuff for you guys. It's slow these days. It's a slow roll. But I'd rather move slowly and just, you know, and be happy in the meantime. Good for you, Crystal. I want to do karaoke. What song should I start with? What would be a good song for me to warm up on? Trying to think. What would I want to do for a first song? I'm so indecisive. I would be happy to look over it for you. Maybe. We'll see what happens. Goth the Moth. Hello. How are you? Welcome on in. Hope you're well. I've got a lot of stuff in the past after all. It's true. It probably would be a good idea. 16 tons. Should I start with 16 tons though, or should I start with something else and warm my way into 16 tons? I don't know. Sure, why not? Let's start off with 16 tons for karaoke. And let me hold on. Where's the thing? I should change the Twitch to music. Blah 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 blah. Music. Stun. There we go. Oh. There we go. That's better. Yesterday? Ooh. Yesterday is a good... You know what? Yesterday is a good warm-up song. Let's do that. Pause the background music. Let me turn off the fan in my room as well. La di da di do, la di da di da, ba da 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 da. Singing. Yesterday, all my troubles seem so far away. Now it looks as though they're here to stay. Oh, I believe in yesterday. Suddenly, I'm not half the man I used to be. There's a shadow hanging over me. Oh, yesterday came suddenly. Why she had to go, I don't know. She wouldn't say. I said something wrong. Now I long for yesterday. Yesterday, love was such an easy game to play. Now I need a place to hide away. yesterday. Why she had to go, I don't know. She wouldn't say. I said something wrong, now I long for yesterday. Yesterday. Love was such an easy game to play. Now I need a place to hide away. Oh, I believe in yesterday. Both of those suit your voice so well. Ah, shucks, you're too sweet. And hello, JK. Welcome on in. How are you? You know what? We're gonna do another Beatles song. That was Yesterday by the Beatles, by the way, in case you didn't know. There's a Beatles song that's recommended here. We're gonna do it. Sing. Desmond has a barrow in the marketplace. Molly is the singer in a band. Desmond says to Molly, girl, I like your face. And Molly says this as she takes him by the hand. Obla-dee, obla-da, life goes on. La, la, life goes on. Obla-dee, obla-da, life goes on. Friend, la, la, how their life goes on. Desmond takes a trolley to the jeweler's store. Buys a 20-carat golden ring. Takes it back to Molly waiting at the door. And as he gives it to her, she begins to sing. Obla-dee, obla-da, life goes on, friend. La, 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 how their life goes on. Obla-dee, obla-da, life goes on, friend. La, la, how their life goes on. In a couple of years, they have built a home, sweet home. With a couple of kids running in the yard of Desmond and Molly Jones. Happy ever after in the marketplace. Desmond, that's the children lend a hand. Molly stays at home and does her pretty face. And in the evening she still sings it with the band. Yes! Obla-dee, obla-da, life goes on, friend. La, la, how that life goes on. Obla-dee, obla-da, life goes on, friend. La, 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 how that life goes on. In a couple of years, they have built a home, sweet home. With a couple of kids running in the yard of Desmond and Molly Jones. Happy ever after in the marketplace. Molly lets the children lend a hand. Desmond stays at home and does his pretty face. And in the evening she's a singer with the band. Obla-dee, obla-da, life goes on, friend. La, 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 how the life goes on. Obla-dee, obla-da, life goes on, friend. La, 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 how the life goes on. And if you want some fun, take obla-dee, bla-da. That was Obla-dee, Obla-da by the Beatles. It's a good song. Very fun, very goofy, silly. Let's see. Let's do... Let's do another song. Hold on, I need to burp violently. There we go. All right, got that out of my system. Some people say a man is made out of mud. A poor man's made out of muscle and blood. Muscle and blood and skin and bones. A mind that's weak and a back that's strong. You load 16 tons. What do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. I was born one morning when the sun didn't shine. I picked up my shovel and I walked through the mine. I loaded 16 tons, a number 9 coal, when the straw boss said, well, bless my soul, you loaded 16 tons. What do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. I was born one morning, it was drizzling rain. Fighting and trouble, my middle name. I was raised in the canebrake by an old mama line. Get no high-tone woman, make me walk the line. He loads 16 tons, what do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. If you see me coming, better step aside. A lot of men didn't, a lot of men died. One fist of iron, the other of steel. If the right one don't get you, then the left one will. You load 16 tons, what do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. That was 16 Tons by Tennessee Ernie Ford. Very good song. Ooh. Feel like I've done this one recently, but whatever. We're gonna do it again. We do a lot of repeats. Oh nope, this is a Carafone one. Hold on. Screw Carafone. Carafone has like the worst tracks. Okay, here we go. I don't know if I've done this recently. If I haven't, if I have, whatever, doesn't matter. Let's get down to business to defeat the Huns. Did they send me daughters when I asked for sons? You're the saddest bunch I ever met, but you can bet before we're through, Mister, I'll make a man out of you. Tranquil as a forest, but on fire within. Once you find your center, you are sure to win. You're a spineless, pale, pathetic lot. and you haven't got a clue. Somehow I'll make a man out of you. I'm never gonna catch my breath. Say goodbye to those who knew me. Boy, was I fool at school for counting Jim. This guy's come scared to death. Hope he doesn't see right through me. Now I really wish that I knew how to swim. We must be swift as the coursing river, with all the force of a great typhoon, with all the strength of a raging fire, mysterious as the dark side of the moon. Time is racing toward us till the Huns arrive. Heed my every order, and you might survive. You're unsuited for the rage of war, so pack up, go home, you're through. How could I make a man out of you? We must be swift as the coursing river, with all the force of a great typhoon, with all the strength of a raging fire, mysterious as the dark side of the moon. We must be swift as the coursing river, with all the force of a great typhoon, with all the strength of a raging fire, mysterious as the dark side of the moon. So that was I'll Make a Man Out of You from Mulan. It's a good song. I like it. The drums are pretty good. I do like the drums in that. I am looking at a karaoke here, and I am not sure how I would do. One moment, please, while I mute that and sort of give this a quick listen to. No, we're not going to do that. Maybe another time. Maybe another time. It was a Linkin Park song, and I am tempted to do some Linkin Park karaoke at some point. I think that'd be pretty good. Oh, I should practice that song. Man, I'm seeing like some good songs here. I just don't know well enough to do karaoke. Having thoughts about practicing some new songs. In the meantime, I had a thought for a song earlier. What was the name of it? Hold on. I think I've got it in my playlist here. Billy Joel, Elton John, Michael Bublé. Some Bublé would be good. There was a song. Hold on. No, that's not what I wanted. I don't know if this karaoke is any good, but let's see. Let me take a quick look at it. Wow, that's horrible. I guess I won't do that then. That's tragic. I would have loved to do that karaoke. I suppose I could do it a cappella, but I'm not going to. That's tragic. That completely derails my desire. Well, in that case, I suppose I will do a different song I was thinking about. Elton John. Ooh, Elton John. There was a Elton John song that I actually quite like. I'm trying to remember. Oh, you know what? Better yet, Frank Sinatra. Hold on, we're gonna do some Frank Sinatra. Slow down, pardon me. What do you think you'll be doing it for the recital? I could sing that guy for you guys as well, because I know what I'm gonna do for the recital. I'll do that next. I've sung it here for you guys before. Fly me to the moon, let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, baby, kiss me. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. Fill my heart with song, let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, in other words, I love you. That was Fly Me to the Moon by Frank Sinatra, which I haven't listened to in a startlingly long time, but I sing it anyways, why not? Well, let me find the karaoke thing that I want to sing. For my recital, it'll be. Trying to think. It's not that. Not that. What's the name of it? It's not Through Heaven's Eyes. I'm not doing that one. That was a pain in the ass. There was a search playlist button. Yes, 5-year playlist. It's. There we go. That's the name of it. I know Roadcaster is funky again. Oh. So it is. Oh boy. How terribly exciting. Thanks for letting me know. Is it still wrong? Hold on. Let me... how do I do this again? Bum, 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 bum. All right. Sounded like a robot. Yeah, it had the
large robot button on it. So, I fired it up.
Oh, hold on. I fucked up. Hold on, we're starting again. The second son, my father's wrong. It's got to be the easiest role on earth. Just play around, just play along. Enjoy the bounty of my birth. So what's today's amusement? Second son, which one shall I choose from? So many kinds of fun. Which one? I could ride one of the horses, go and shoot some arrows, take a sail on the royal barge. But standing in the shadows of these statues of the pharaohs, I see the contrast couldn't be more stark. Their deeds forever known in story, song, and stone, while I won't leave the faintest mark.
Like the humblest of slaves,
I won't leave the faintest mark. Footprints on the sand, ripples on the river, wispy drifting clouds that blow across the desert sky. One day we are here, and the next we vanish, vanish in the blink of an eye beside eye. We vanish in the blink of an eye beside eye. It's not that I want glory or the world to know my name, but maybe just to leave things a little changed from when I came. But it's not my lot. Use what you've got, and all I am is footprints on the sand, ripples on the river, echoes of a sound from a distant fading chime. One day we are here, next I know we vanish. But I'm a fool, and so I like to fool myself that I'm not just footprints on the sand, but someone who leave footprints on the sands of time. And that was Footprints on the Sand from the Prince of Egypt musical. There we go. And it would appear I just need to take this thing apart and fix it up, put it back together. Because it was glitching out that entire time. As much as I would love to continue singing for you all. It would appear that a mandatory time limit of things are breaking has appeared. Like that one? Good. I'm glad. Yeah, I've sung it before on stream, but it's been a while. But yeah. Anyways, thank you all for dropping by. I really do appreciate it. Until next time, take care of yourselves. Brain rebooted. Eat well, sleep well, hydrate, don't dehydrate. Posture check. Make sure you're not all shrimped up. And until next time, bye.